Hey guys, it's Hammie Happenings, and today I wanted to talk about different types of hamster wheels that you can put in the cage with your hamster. So I have two examples here because these are my personal favorites, but I will have pictures popping up on the screen talking about other ones that I like or a few that I dislike. Alright, let's get started. Alright, the first one I want to talk about, and also the first one that I purchased, is this one. And this is called the Silent Spinner, and this is an 8-inch, and I think this is a good size for a dwarf hamster only because the mini one will have their back arched, and that could cause bad back problems in the future. And this one's just really quiet. He ran on this a lot. He still does, and it's very quiet. You can barely hear it. You can almost never hear it. You can only hear like the whirl of the wind. But anyway, that's a great one. And it's got a nice smooth bottom, and it's plastic, so it's easy to wash. Alright, the newest addition that I added into his cage was this, and this is the Flying Saucer. This one's also very, very silent, but it provides like a different way for them to run. So like they run more like you would on a treadmill instead of, I don't know, it's just different. It's more open than this. I think he likes this one better. I see him running on this more frequently. This one typically tends to be more dirty. I'll go into cleaning in a second, but I think he prefers this one, and also it has a nice smooth bottom and it's easy to clean. Alright, the next wheel I want to talk about is the Wodent wheel, and I'll insert a picture right now. Okay, this Wodent wheel is great because obviously, as you can tell, it's got the nice like little holes that they can go in, and it provides a lot more safety than the ones that you just saw. It's a lot like the Silent Spinner, but it again has those little it has like that front with that, makes it a little bit more safer, and it especially for dwarf hamsters, it minimizes the risk of them flying out. Last good wheel that I'm going to talk about is the Comfort wheel, and this is pretty standard. It's a little cheaper than the other three. The Wodent, right now the Wodent wheel is going to run you the most, then the Silent Spinner, and then the Flying Saucer around the same. But then this one's going to be a little bit cheaper. It's also a very great alternative, or it's a very great wheel because it's got that smooth plastic bottom. It's not as silent as the Saucer or the Silent Spinner, but if you want to if you're gonna pay a little bit less money, you're not gonna pay for the silentness of the wheel. Alright, so those are my top 3 favorite wheels. So we've got the Silent Spinner. This is 8-inch for dwarf, probably when it goes 12 for Syrian, or if you have any other larger animals. Then the Saucer, these two are very great. These are the ones that I have, and Beans and Munchkin also has both of these as well. Then we've also got the Wodent wheel, and that's the one with the little 5 circles. I'll insert a picture, and that's going to be the most expensive one. And then we've also got the Comfort wheel, which is also great to silent. Well, it's not silent, but it is a great wheel for your hamster. Alright, now I'm going to talk about cleaning these wheels. I typically have to clean them around every 3 to 4 days, only because Bean will not stop running when he uses the bathroom on these wheels, so they always get really gross. And it's really easy to clean. All you do is just wet, I use toilet paper and some water. I just wipe down the wheel. If you're going to use soap, be careful to rinse it all out because you don't want any of that getting into your hamster's system or anything and hurting them. But again, it's super easy to clean, around 3 to 4 days, and the probably same goes for the Comfort wheel and the Wodent wheel. The kind of wheel I'm going to talk about is one that I will not ever recommend, and this is a wheel with this kind of flooring. It's this wire flooring, and this is very bad because your hamster's little feet, or like mice or gerbils, their tails can get stuck in this really easily. They could easily, get your foot stuck and it'll keep spinning and it'll throw them around. It's just not a good type of wheel. You see them in the pet stores where the actual hamsters are, and that's only because this is pretty cheap, and they'll put that in their cages instead of the nicer wheels. But if you're gonna invest in a pet, I strongly recommend getting a wheel with smooth, solid edges. Alright, that's all I'm going to talk about today. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and happy 2016. See you next week. Bye!